Today's video is actually about incoming college freshmen, guys. Ooh, the joys and wonders of being a freshman in college. The feeling of just coming right out of high school, not being under your parents or anything like that. You're all to yourself, you enjoying yourself, but bam, reality hits you. You gotta think about it. Academics is probably the toughest thing while you're in college. And I'm so serious, extremely serious. Before I start all this extra stuff about talking, this is about how to survive your freshman year of college. Like, this is probably one of your greatest moments ever. Trust me, if you follow these tips, everything will go smooth. First, we're gonna knock out the most easiest part that people really don't want to hear, but you have to hear at the same time. It's the academic part, guys. Let me tell y'all something. Pick the right classes. I swear to you. Start all your classes at like 10 o'clock maybe. Maybe 11, like 10 to 3 o'clock. That's the best time to start your classes and just keep on going through. For me personally, I messed up. My first semester and my second semester, I messed up. I had a 9 o'clock class, and guess what? I barely went. I barely went to those classes. You know why? Because I'm not a morning person. I hate waking up that early. You know why? Because I love staying up late at night. Oh, since I just mentioned late at night, guys, trust me. Don't ever think about going to sleep at 10 o'clock. Ever while you're in college. Yeah, average sleep time might be like 3, maybe a stretch of 4, because that's what I went to sleep at, 4 o'clock. And basically, if you don't have a routine, you could just throw all that stuff out the window, man. You ain't never waking up for real. But let's get to another part of the academic life. Trust me, guys. You always want to talk to all your teachers. Get friendly with all your teachers. So in case you do miss classes like I did on a regular basis, is that you can still get your assignments, still get graded fairly just like anybody else as a regular student that goes to class. Trust me. I was extremely cool with all my teachers. I actually asked them all questions and stuff like that. Probably except for one teacher, and that was my history teacher, because I barely went to his class. Like, that class, I want to say I barely went to it. I barely went to it, guys. I just gotta believe me. The other thing y'all guys really have to get good at is studying, guys. I really didn't get good at studying until my second semester. My first semester, I barely studied. And I want to say I failed like 1 or 2 classes, and I took at least like 5, and it just didn't look pretty. It didn't really look pretty. But if I had studied, guys, I would have definitely made a pass. It was English and history that I failed. So bad. I could honestly pass both of those classes with an easy 8, but like I said, I didn't really study. But it wasn't really that. I just didn't really go to class. I really hate English and history. But that's something that I just got to stick through and actually kind of motivate myself to actually doing. Another thing that y'all guys might actually want to get into, if you know a friend or if you're in any group chats or whatever, please set up the same classes with your friend, because that really helped me in my second semester. Any classes that I had with my friend, I will automatically go. Why? Because it will make it fun while I'm still in class. It won't make it all boring. I personally never fell asleep in the class because I thought that'd be way too embarrassing to fall asleep in class while you're in college. But in high school, when you can do that shit, it's too easy. But in college, like, if you miss a class or whatever like that, then you're fucked. You gotta make sure you have the notes and everything like that. But like I was saying, you really need a friend to go to class with. Because for me personally, if I had to go to class by myself, I'm not doing it. But if my friend made sure I went to class, then yes, I am going. And I suggest that y'all do the same too. This is my favorite part, the social life. Oh my God, I really don't know how to describe it for real, but the social life for this is ridiculous. Me personally going to UMS, I went to a HBCU, a black college and all that. It was fun. It was lit. Obviously, you had a little swag stuff and all this extra stuff. That's fun. That really is fun. Originally, my first night there, whatever, it was 2 parties going on. Both of the parties got shut down by the cops. Blown. So blown. It was just ridiculous. I'm like, bro, why are they shutting down the parties and this is our first day here? And I'm like, yo, this fucked up, man. I won't even leave. So mind you, we was all pissed off. Then we found out about a secret move. It was a good thing I knew a lot of upperclassmen before I even got on that campus. That's also the other thing. You really want to get to know a lot of upperclassmen. Anybody that's a grade above you or higher, please get to know them. They have a lot of connects. They can get you alcohol. They can get you a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Make sure y'all guys have that connect at all times. Like, for me personally, I know more juniors and seniors than I know freshmen, which is crazy because obviously I was a freshman last year. So the third party we all went to, yo, this shit was lit, bro. But I mean, it was lit. Everybody was just sitting dancing, girls twerking, all that stuff. You trying to hold yourself all on the wall because she throwing it back. Like, bruh, that stuff happens. That stuff really does happen. All that stuff, like, literally, I've seen people, like, on the bathroom have sex and stuff like that. People do drugs and stuff. I'm like, bruh, this is what college is about. And I'm like, I thought this shit was only on the movies, but it's really not. This ain't is like real life action type of stuff. This is nice. So let's just say my first night, it really went bad, then it went good. The parties, there's always going to be parties, guys. There are always going to be parties. And also, there's another school that y'all might actually want to look into if you actually end up going to UMES like I did. Salisbury University, guys. White school. White girls that want to act black. Asian girls that want to act black. They are, this is crazy. They get drunk. How do you not? They will do anything. They will do anything. As long as you give them some liquor, whatever like that, you give them some weed, and you're just going to be good. Because girls actually like that type of stuff. I just don't understand why. They just do. I'm not going to lie. I'm more of a kickback type of person. I'm not going front. I'm not going to sit there and act, put on the facade that I'm the biggest party person in the world. Because if anybody from UME has seen this video, but know me personally, they was like, Jay, you know party person? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know. But I am a kickback type person. I want to chill with my friends and do a whole bunch of other shit. Like, play dice, play spades, and do all this extra shit. That's the type of person I am. I ain't one of those, yeah, let's get it. Nah. I'm not that type of person. I'm really not. Now, the moment that you all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Friends. Woo, man, that is just a big stunner to everybody, guys. A big stunner. This is the quickest way to make friends before you even get to campus, guys. Get in group chats. Hashtag UMES or whatever class you are in. You can easily get followers like that. Link up with people and all this extra stuff. That's exactly what I did. Before I even got here, I already knew UMES 19 people, UMES 18, UMES 17. I knew them, but I didn't know them like that. Like I said, I did know a lot more juniors and seniors than everybody else. But a lot of freshmen knew about me because I was in a whole bunch of group chats, right? But I didn't talk to many freshmen because me personally, I really don't like talking to people the same ages. I'm not saying that they bad, but like, there's so many benefits knowing people that's older than you. So many benefits. Like, you get a whole bunch of shit. Alcohol. But on the road though, the key to making friends is really just group chats and just putting yourself out there. Even like running for Mr. Freshman or whatever like that. Like my friend Chico, he really ran for Mr. Freshman. And I was really proud of him. But even though he lost, he still did a lot for the school. He did a march. I wish I could name everything right off the top of my head, but like he did so much stuff for the school and it's like making a big impact. And I'm really proud to say that I have him as a friend. As much as group chats can make you friends, they can easily make enemies, guys. They can easily make enemies. It's either a good thing or a bad thing when dealing with group chats and social media. So these two people, wow, I just still remember them. One of them, well, both of them I'm really not friends with, to be truthful. But no one really liked them on campus. For some reason, they thought it was a good thing. Like, if you don't got no friends on campus, how are you supposed to get into a whole bunch of stuff? Those are the people that stay in their rooms every single day because they have no friends. And then they also, like, they can't do nothing because no one likes them. Can't get into parties or whatever like that, and they just think they're the baddest bitches. No, you're dumb. You gotta make friends. You gotta connect. You gotta network with people. That's how you get the things that you want in life. But yeah, but to be truthful, group chats are the greatest thing in this world, guys. Group chats are the greatest thing in this world. Guys, also another good thing that I have to say to y'all guys, which should be a no-brainer. Pick your friends wisely, guys. People really will put on this facade, but if you can really tell, they really not your friends. They only your friends for certain reasons. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all one of my experiences. So look, right, me and my friend, we used to smoke and stuff like that a lot, for real. And I remember, like, when I ran out of money and stuff or whatever like that, so I couldn't smoke anymore. I asked my friend, hey yo, can I hit the J, whatever? He was like, nah man, you don't got no money. You can't put half up or whatever like that. And then when I started getting money and stuff like that, and he didn't want to spend his money on anything, he was like, yo, can I hit that, whatever like that? At first I was being a good friend, I said, yeah. And then I quickly realized is that the only time this nigga hit me up is whenever he wants to smoke. And I'm like, that's not a real friend. Real friends don't do stuff like that. Real friends like, hey, yo, come on. I'm hitting this day. Come on, hit it with me. I do that with all my other friends, right? They real cool. I can do that stuff with them. But him, he was just too selfish. I remember also still like buying food and stuff like that for like all of them. I want to say I had 3 friends during this time. I want to say Juan, Aaron, and Jason. They were all my good friends and stuff like that. But it's just like, to a level degree, I won't say which one, obviously you know he is if you watch this video, he was selfish, and I'm pretty sure he knows this. And after a certain point in time, I stopped hitting him up and stuff like that, and like we just barely communicated at that point. It's because I'm not gonna only have a friend that's just a smoking buddy. I gotta actually have him as a friend, like people to check up on you. And mind you, even though sometimes he did do that, it was like, I want to say one time, me and him didn't talk for like a whole week. I didn't even see him for a whole week. And then he was like, yo, you good, yo? Blah, 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 this and that. He said, you ever hit me up? You ever asked me to play basketball or whatever like that? And I was like, yeah, I'm Gucci, whatever like that. And then after that, he just started telling me more and more. And that was my whole first semester. And then we just started playing basketball and stuff all over again. But I'm not a dumb guy, guys. I'm not going to force a friendship on anybody that does not want it, because that's just not me. That's not the type of person I am. If you stop hitting me up, regardless of who you are, how long I've known you, you're cut off. You're cut off. And I'm not saying you're going to be totally cut all the way off. Like, we just don't have the same level of friendship anymore. Wow, I actually forgot to mention another thing. Roommates. Guys, having a roommate, I hated having a roommate. My first semester roommate, Taji, I known him since forever. I really known him since middle school. Man, he was pretty cool. At the same time, he needed too much. Guys, y'all don't want needy roommates at all. Like, to be truthful, you really don't need a needy roommate that's always wants your shit and stuff like that. Mind you, if he doesn't have like a microwave, okay, you can deal with that. You can let him use your microwave or her. If he doesn't have a fridge, please let them put at least some of your stuff in your fridge, because you always can be selfish. Because what if you was in that same situation and they said no to you? You'll be pissed off, guys. Y'all would definitely be pissed off. But hey, y'all guys can't complain. Just make sure y'all don't have a needy roommate. That's all I really have to say. I lied. That's not all I have to say. If your roommate stays in the room all the time, ask for a different roommate. That shit was annoying my whole second semester. My roommate never, ever, ever got out of his room. And I'm like, bro, you gotta get out, make some friends and stuff like that. I remember his girl was telling him that. If your girl telling you, or your boyfriend telling you to make some friends, something wrong with you. You should not ever stay in your room at all times. And like me personally, I wasn't the greatest sociable person, but I still got in my room because I still had at least a little bit of friends. But this nigga had no friends whatsoever. So make sure you guys don't have a roommate that's too needy or that stays in the room all the time. Make sure whenever y'all about to fuck or something like that, make sure they know y'all whole little policy, and make sure they get the hell out and give you the time that you need. The last thing that I have to say before I go, join a whole bunch of organizations. Put yourself out there, guys. Like I said, my friend Chico, that's exactly what he did. As long as you get more organizations, you'll be a lot more well-known. You connect with a whole bunch of people, and a lot of people know you. By then, you have a whole bunch of clout. People give you what you want or what you need. You made a whole bunch of friends. That's exactly how you survive your freshman year. The biggest thing that you can ever do is connect with a whole bunch of people. And I want y'all guys to remember that. First, let me explain this, right? It's probably like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I should have been edited this video, but I finally got around to editing it. But the last part I actually have to say right now is about the relationship part, which I don't know how in the world I forgot until I started editing this video. I'm basically already done, but I just have to add this last part. Don't make the student mistake of getting a relationship, especially in your freshman year. I'm going to tell you a little story about me, the reason why I don't want to get in a relationship. It wasn't even bad for her. So me and this girl really started talking 2 weeks before we actually went to school. We talked all throughout August and I want to say halfway through September or whatever like that. So 3 weeks in total since we got on campus. We did what we had to do, blah, 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 this and that. And then next thing you know, we're just out of it. Like, we just really didn't talk to each other anymore. And that's basically how it went. People just go by like, I really can't describe it. But no one's really consistent in college. Unless you really find the right girl, which is extremely rare and hard to find. Because the majority of these girls, they are just hoeing around and just doing whatever they want to do. Why? Because it's college. And we got nobody looking after them, and yeah, that's it. But I mean, also can say the same for the boys. It just goes both ways. You don't ever want to be in a relationship while you're in college. That's something that you want to do, unless you already got a baby back home and you're really faithful, really, really faithful. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and Jay Ron is out. Peace.